Hey, you give me $100? On New Year's Day morning, my 8-year-old grandson, Ryan, suddenly visited our house. Walking through the falling snow without an umbrella, his tattered clothes were completely soaked. I want to pay the electricity bill because Mom's body is cold. Shivering from the cold, I couldn't believe the words that came out of my grandson's mouth. I hurried to my daughter's house, only to find that she was indeed cold and unresponsive. Why has this happened? After hearing the truth from my grandson, I decided to seek revenge on my son-in-law. I am Diane, a 60-year-old. I'm working part-time at a local supermarket. I lost my husband to illness last year, and since my only daughter Anna had married and moved out, I was living alone. Anna, my daughter, lived in the next city about a 15-minute drive away with her husband Matt, a government employee, and their son, Ryan. Anna married at the age of 22 and had Ryan thereafter. Since she fell ill after giving birth, I used to help with childcare, sometimes staying over. Matt, my son-in-law, used to say, "I'm really grateful you're here," and trusted me. But things changed when Ryan turned 4. Matt began to smoke out my presence. When he returned from work and found me there, he would sigh and make it obvious he was displeased. Then he would call Anna out of the hallway and start yelling loudly enough for me to hear. "Why is your mother always here? Can't you take care of your child by yourself?" "I'm sorry." "I can't relax in my own home with her around. It feels suffocating." I was shocked and hurt to see Anna getting scolded because of me. However, I also reflected that maybe I had been too intrusive due to my love for my daughter and grandson. I should keep a reasonable distance for Anna's sake. I decided to convey this to them, but then Matt handed me my belongings and said, "We no longer need your help. Please don't come to our house anymore. It feels like we're being watched, and I don't like it." He rejected me clearly, with a fierce expression. "I understand. I'm sorry for making you feel that way without realizing it." I took my belongings from him and headed to the entrance. As I turned around to say goodbye, Matt pushed me forcefully, saying, "Leave quickly." I stumbled and fell. Without showing any concern or helping me, he just closed the door. Later that night, Anna called me. "Mom, I'm sorry. Maybe Matt was just tired from work." "It's okay. I may have been too presumptuous without considering his feelings." "That's not true. Matt really appreciates you." "Thank you. But from now on, I'll refrain from visiting your house. Come to my place if you have any troubles." Hannah replied sadly, "Okay," and hung up. I thought, this is for the best. They would get along better. After that, Anna started visiting me with Ryan occasionally when Matt was away at work. As time passed, Ryan entered elementary school. Anna started working part-time, and our meetings became less frequent, leading to a distant relationship with my daughter's family. Still, every year during the New Year's holidays, Anna and Ryan would come to visit. Wondering what they would do this year, I decided to call Anna. But when I called, I heard an announcement saying, "This number is not in use." What? Has the number been disconnected? What happened? I was worried. But with the busy season at the supermarket, I was scheduled to work full-time until New Year's Eve and couldn't afford to visit Anna. Then, on the morning of New Year's Day, it was a very cold day with snow falling. "I am off today. I should visit Anna's place." Just then I heard a voice calling, "Grandma," from the entrance. Rushing to open the door, I found Ryan, his nose and cheeks red from the cold, standing there. He had walked for an hour through the snow without an umbrella, shivering with cold. I hurriedly invited Ryan inside. While drying him with a towel, I noticed his clothes were tattered and too small. "Why is he wearing such clothes? What happened?" As I was about to ask, Ryan spoke up. "Grandma, can you give me $100? Seeing the almost tearful state of my grandson, Ryan, I instantly understood that something unusual must have happened. "What? Why? What do you need it for?" "Mom's body is cold. I want to pay for the electricity. Please help, Grandma." Sensing the urgency, I quickly started the car engine, putting Ryan in the passenger seat, and drove to Anna's house. Upon arrival, Ryan rushed into the house, shouting, "Mom, it's okay now, Grandma's here." But there was no response from Anna. I hurried inside to find my daughter collapsed on the floor. "Anna, Anna, are you okay?" Despite my calls, there was no response. She was just as cold as Ryan had said. I immediately called an ambulance, and Anna was rushed to the hospital. An hour later, I was waiting in the hospital with Ryan. "What happened to Mom?" "Dad makes Mom cry." I felt crushed seeing his sad face. When asked where his father was, Ryan said, "He hasn't returned for 2 to 3 days. Left home yesterday." According to Ryan, Matt had been coming home less since Ryan started elementary school, and when I further asked Ryan about his daily life, I discovered an impossible fact. This is outrageous. Anna can't be treated like this. While I was trembling with anger, Ryan handed me something. Seeing it, I decided to go somewhere with it in hand. 3 days later, I called Matt to come over. "What do you need? Can't we just talk over the phone?" "It's important. I want to talk in person. Come over now." My firm tone surprised Matt, but after saying that, I hung up. "Why did you call me here? What's this all about? I'm tired from work too, you know." Matt, who came to my house reluctantly, fiddled with his smartphone and was visibly annoyed. "And because of you, Anna is gone." Shocked, Matt couldn't hide his dismay. "Gone? How?" "On New Year's morning, Ryan came to tell me, saying Mom's body is cold, and I want money to pay for the electricity." "What do you mean?" Ryan remembered what Anna said about getting warm if the electricity bill was paid, and he walked here through the snow. Matt, confused and panicked, muttered, "No way, that can't be true." "Why did it come to this? You have a decent job, and Anna was working part-time, right?" "I don't know. Maybe Anna must have spent a lot of money to herself." Infuriated by Matt's blame shifting, I was about to press further when his words stunned me. "Well, it's fine. I don't have to see that ugly face anymore. I feel relieved." "How can you say such a thing?" I wanted to slap him, but instead I showed him the video camera. "What's this about?" "Can you still blame Anna after watching this?" When the video from the camera was played, it showed numerous instances of how he had mistreated my daughter. Actually, Ryan had secretly recorded it. Ryan had acted with the sole intention of helping, saying, "I just wanted to help because Dad was bullying Mom." In the video, there were conversations between them, showing Matt not contributing to household expenses and even using Anna's part-time earnings for himself. Their conversations showed Anna pleading for a decent life for Ryan, but Matt would say, "All the money's for my enjoyment," and abuse Anna. Anna was left without any money to use freely, her cell phone disconnected, and eventually unable to pay even the electricity bill. According to my grandson, Ryan, there was food in the house, which they ate little by little, but my daughter Anna gave most of her portion to Ryan. She's an adult. She could have asked for help if she was in trouble, right? She didn't. So it couldn't have been that serious." Matt tried to make excuses with a snort. "You were the one who threatened Anna, weren't you? You said if she asked me for help, you would harm Ryan too." "Where's your proof? That's just your wild imagination." Matt dismissively seemed to be completely defiant, confident that no one would testify against him. "Anna told me everything. I know it all from her." "What? She's not even in this world anymore. You can say whatever you like, huh? Be careful or I'll sue you for defamation." Undeterred, I took out my smartphone and showed him a video. "This video was taken this morning. Take a good look." "What? No way. That can't be true." He looked closely at the screen, clearly shocked. The video showed Anna connected to an IV in the hospital, sitting up and talking to the camera. Anna had revived in the ambulance and, thanks to the doctor's efforts, was now in recovery, able to sit up and speak. In the video, Anna quietly spoke about how Matt, addicted to gambling and nightclubs, had taken all the household money. This timeline matched when Matt started pushing me away from their house, explaining his change in attitude. "So, are you still going to sue me?" Matt, not answering the question, approached me aggressively. Why did you lie about Anna being gone? She's alive, isn't she? I stood my ground, staring back at him. I met Anna, who was submissive and did everything you said, is no longer here. Did you misunderstand? Well, fine. She's alive, there's no problem. He seemed frustrated, but tried to maintain his composure. Is that all? I'm leaving. I'm busy. This is far from over. I filed a complaint with the police. I had been informed by the hospital's doctors that Anna had numerous bruises, like she had been beaten. After seeing the video Ryan took, revealing the abuse Anna endured from Matt, I didn't hesitate to file a complaint. What? A police report? What am I supposed to do? He paced around the room, visibly shaken. The reason for his panic was that Matt, a government employee, was actually an active duty police officer. Why did you do that? After all that's happened, it's normal to consult the police. Haven't you encountered such cases in your job? If my boss finds out, I'm finished. Please, Diane, withdraw the complaint. He begged and even knelt before me. It's too late. Even if I withdraw it, I've already spoken to your boss. They might decide on your punishment soon. After filing the complaint, I visited the department where Matt was assigned. The person who attended to me was his boss, who was shocked to hear about his behavior, saying, "Can't believe he would do such a thing." However, when I showed the video, the boss took the matter seriously and said, "I will report this to the higher-ups and consider disciplinary action." Wait. If I face disciplinary action, Anna and Ryan will struggle too, won't they? His self-centered concern was astounding. Unfortunately, what happens to you is of no concern to Anna and Ryan. What do you mean? Anna plans to divorce you. It's only natural. Matt was taken aback, not expecting Anna to be so resolute. There's no need to go that far, right? I'll apologize to both of them. Please, Diane, ask Anna to reconsider the divorce. Don't be ridiculous. It's a miracle Anna is alive. You should regret what you've done. Matt broke down in tears, realizing there was nothing he could do. After the divorce, he was ordered to pay $30,000 in compensation and $500 monthly for child support. However, due to his arrest for the various abuses he committed against Anna, and losing his job as a police officer, he had to borrow money from dubious lenders. Cut off by his own parents and with nowhere to turn, he now lives in fear debt collectors, working day-to-day jobs. Anna was discharged from the hospital and moved in with me and Ryan. I am determined to support my daughter and grandson in our new life together.